Alright, Goot, this is my board that I designed. It's a 4" by 3" board. It does have a large area here. I'll get to that in a second. But you can see here it brings out A0. This is A, E, B. These are all ports. Port C, port D. And these are all coming from processor right on the back. So all the pins are brought out from the processor to the front of the board. Up here we got LEDs, 5 volts there, 3.3 volts there, USB to TX RX switch. Here's USB port plug. Here's all the power management circuitry up here. 3.3 volt regulator, 5 volt regulator. Switch it to the back. You have, let's see if I can't find a pointer. You have the processor here. RF circuitry goes here. This is the switch to turn on and off the RF circuitry between the processor. USB controller goes right here. And this is a programming port, as well as that's a programming port. 2 different types of programming ports. RF antenna. And here's a switch. Going to be some set to high switches. And right here is the oscillator. So, like I said, there's a large area that's just open area here. This is why it's open. This is the finished board. As you can see, it's a breadboard prototype. The whole thing sits on a circuit board. So you're basically bringing out a processor, a dedicated processor for all your prototyping needs. Anything that needs to get plugged right into a, you know, look at all this shit I have right here. Look at all the circuit boards I have on my desk. This is right in front of my keyboard. Keyboard, shit, screens, batteries. It's got shit. Let's look at that. A servo just sitting there. I got shit. So here's one of the boards I created. So this would plug in like so here. Let's try to get that in. Okay, so that's plugged into my board. And we want to interface that with the processor, so we'll plug that in there. You know how breadboards work, dude. And that goes in there. So we're basically interfacing this board with my processor that's sitting on the back side of this board. You program it. Just 2 USBs here. This is the USB up here. This is a programming adapter for my programmer. This is a PIC programmer. Oh, it is underneath my shit of stuff. I see it. You see it? It's buried. It's just buried. PIC kit 3. This would eventually, this will get soldered. It plugs in right there. PIC kit goes right there. So that's how you program that board. Or the other programmer I can't seem to find in my pile of crap. Look at that, more circuit boards back there. Anyways, that's the project. Here's the power circuitry. Let's get up closer here. So you can see power circuitry. There's a USB TX RX switch. And here's labeled 3.3 and 5 volts and ground. Here's the antenna port. All the digital IOs were brought up to headers. And this is cool right here. I included, I don't know if you can see that, but I included a grounding clip. Yeah, now you can see it. Oh. Yeah, like I'm gonna find anything in this shit pile. You know what grounding clips are though, dude. I know you do. Oh, they're there. Okay, I found them. Can you believe it? I found something. Come on. Good grief. So grounding clip. Bloop. You have a test lead coming out for ground in case you want to measure something. So it's always good to have grounding clips on your circuit boards. And I brought them out. So that's the board. It's badass. I still have yet to test its functionality, but in theory, according to the schematic that I designed, it should work. Alright, dude. Peace out.